Jadon Sancho to AS Roma is on. Carlos Baleba to Manchester United is on. The United Hotspot DSTV is on. The English Premier League season, it's on. Season eome obulamu buome. Life is about to be good. Are you earning some internet money for you to make it better for yourself? I don't know what you're waiting for. I am waiting for you patiently, just like we've patiently waited for this mighty giant of African football called DSTV. Honestly, I don't know about you. For me, DSTV is the reason I support Man United. I only got to watch Man United because of DSTV. If it wasn't there, I'm telling you, I wouldn't know about Man United. I'm not lying. But guess what? They are our first official partners here for this big coming season where Man United is expected to go for it. Isn't that amazing? Don't we serve a good God? Like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, and make all the noise repeating after me the DSTV. Later on, I'm going to tell you something special they have for you, and trust you me, you've got to lock into it, and let's enjoy it. Let's enjoy this video. Jadon Sancho, 20 million quid submitted by AS Roma, the first official bid coming in for Sancho now officially. It's already locked in. Man United has it. Two options. Sell him to us now, 20 million quid, or loan with an obligation option to buy for around the same money. Choose. Sancho is open to joining AS Roma. So, isn't that what we want? Who cares where Sancho goes and for how much? And I know there are people who will start complaining. It's too little money. We bought him for so much. Come on. Don't even start. I won't go there. Now, leaving Sancho at that, Garnacho too is going out. We know that. But why Garnacho is still sort of silent is because Chelsea first need to let go of players, especially Nicholas Jackson, who we know is leaving, and Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku first going now. Bayern seems to be wanting him. When he's done, they go sell Javi Simons, and then they work on Garnacho and Jackson's departure, because they can't just bring in players without letting go of any. PSR is there. I told you Chelsea know how to play their games, just like United is learning too. So Garnacho will go. Hojlund is now being linked with Fulham apparently, but he was so advanced in talks with AC Milan, that loan with a buy option. But they say Fulham is also interested, and you know when a Premier League club comes calling, Fulham is a respected club. It is a respected club that any player, if it wants to keep him in the Premier League, and most players, if you've played in the Premier League, you suddenly want to stay there, he could now switch and say, no, I want Fulham. AC Milan, chill and chillax. So we will see. Who cares where Hojlund goes? What matters is Carlos Baleba right now. And that's, I know, don't pretend, guys. That's what you want to hear. What's going on with Carlos Baleba? Brighton up to now is playing again the long game, the psychological game, keeping their cards close to their chest, not telling Man United how much they are valuing the player. So United is speculating and hearing things in reports on the United Hotspot and whichever other YouTube channel that cares talk about this deal. I think every YouTube channel, even non-United YouTube channels, I think are talking about Baleba. I mean, it's the biggest deal, honestly. But United, after Amorim made it clear he's the only player he wants, unless Brighton says they are not selling, he is not moving a muscle of flinching. He's saying, I want that player. So what United is doing now, they are waiting a little patiently, at least to read Brighton, so that, I mean, they enter this negotiation with a bit of a balanced. They can never have the hand in bargaining because Brighton has the player, but they have a bit of a balance in where to start the negotiations. So they are still waiting for that. I think sooner than later, it is expected that Brighton will certainly give in and give an idea to United of how much they would want for the player, and United will be ready to place in their first bid because it's being put together. So that's what's going on with Carlos Baleba. He is the guy in-house. The goalkeeping department too, Lamens seems to be the guy now Ineos are looking at to maintain the young project, because Donnarumma is not on. Emi Martinez is so silent, but they seem now to be inclined to signing the Royal Antwerp kid. That's Lamens for the goalkeeping department, and probably keep Andre Onana. So we'll see again what will happen when it comes to that. So isn't that, I think, beautiful to see that things are beginning to happen fast before the season comes. And I know you all must be feeling like, yeah, there's no chance United will have Baleba for the Arsenal game. Guys, don't worry about Arsenal. We are going to be doing a watch along with that game, like powered by DSTV. Definitely, we shall keep doing these live watch alongs here. That's of course part of why they've come and joined us. And guys, I'm telling you this, DSTV, why DSTV is so good in the story of my love for Man United is because back then when we were young, anyone who had DSTV, even if they slapped you in their home, if they slapped you, you had to fold. I don't know what your story is. If you're African, you know what I mean. It's not like every family would afford DSTV then. Right now, DSTV is affordable to anyone because you can pay subscription for a week. It's called Kawiki, where if you've got your decoder, you can pay your subscription and watch particular games for you. Imagine if you pay today, you would watch the Liverpool game, watch Man U, Arsenal, watch Chelsea, all the hot good games in the starting weekend, and then midweek you go travel, do your things. Then the next week when there's a big game you want to watch, you pay for that week again if you're available. Isn't that amazing? I feel like that's like Shakespeareistic or Newtonistic way of thinking. Whoever came up with the idea is such a genius, because back then, even if you had your little money, there's no way you're going to tell your dad, please help me pay. You won't have enough money to pay for a monthly subscription. Right now, even a kid can say, Dad, you don't have money. I have my money here, pay for a week and I watch Man U. Isn't that amazing? So, guys, no excuses for you not to sever this season. This season has got to be severed proper, and it's here on the United of Sport that you need to stick with us so that we enjoy it. Now, then, after Man United does all its business, now the pressure is on. People are beginning to claim now that Amorim has been given an ultimatum. And that's why that meeting they had was intense, because Sir Jim Ratcliffe is no nonsense, by the way. Amorim is loved and respected, but if things don't work, he will be sacked. That he knows. He knows proper. This is football. This is not a friendly thing of, feel good, look, I want to be here for 20 years. You're talking a big game, but you're playing street football. No. You've got to walk the talk. Amorim knows if the results don't come in and fast, quick, Sir Jim is over 70, the man wants to enjoy his retirement. He knows with what they have done, with the risk they took, with how they have been hated, with how they have been abused, the only justification for anything right and wrong they did is Man United being competitive, playing good football, being exciting, and bringing people back and taking the club back to where it belongs. Now, he knows for that to happen, he needs the right midfielder. That's why he was so ruthless in that meeting about Carlos Baleba. As these guys were beginning to talk of Lito Sijui, whatever, kids playing in some mediocre leagues, he said, bro, my job is not going to go just like that. So better take action. So for me, that confidence and belief in what he's doing and the signings he has and the pressure and everything for me. But then Amorim shields it off the players and you say players having a good atmosphere. No player looks like he's under pressure. For me, that alone is points to a victory. It's a win already for Amorim and Ineos. Man United looks more prepared now, and that's why I've got no qualms at all that even when we start this game without Carlos Baleba, Arsenal will be given a test of their life. They'll be given a proper idea of what Amorim can build in a very short time, because the intensity with which United is going to play that game. Watch me here, quote me, you'll be here in the comment section. If you're humble and honest, you will say, Webb, you said it. And I don't care whether they will be perfect in their display. They won't, certainly, but the intensity will be seen, glaring, and Arsenal will talk about it for years to come. That this guy, in his first game, it's like they had just unleashed him on us to go rain on us because we are apparently title contenders or pretenders, if you want to call it that. So, this game, fam, be confident with whoever is there. Worry not about Baleba. He's coming. Whatever time he comes, Baleba will come in time. But Amorim is on the wheel. He got this, fam. Just like I got you if you want to learn how the internet pays. Come and learn. DSTV got you even more this season. Agenda Kuoma. It's going to be sweet. Enjoy it by subscribing. Don't go for these piracy things. I repeat. You will blow your phones, your gadgets, your what. Those things are not right. They are illegal and dangerous. That's why they are illegal. Don't risk your gadgets. Yet we are talking internet. Come and learn more about how piracy can kill you. All that you will add to our class of learning the internet. I'm waiting for you, fam. Peace, love, and harmony.